Welcome, Cyclone fans, and we're joined by the brand new Cyclone head football coach, Coach Dave Wheeler. Congratulations first on getting the job.
Thank you.
Want to ask a few questions. You've been here before. You left here after y'all won state to go up to Fayetteville. Why were you interested in coming back here?
Russellville is it's kind of a special place to me for several reasons. One, I've been here more than just Russellville High School. I was the defense coordinator at Arkansas Tech in the mid-2000s. I worked for Coach Mullins, and it was a great experience. We had a really good run there for about 3 years. We were 27-8 or 28, something like that. We had a lot of success. Had a 10-game win season 1 year in 2004, and working for Coach Mullins was great. He really is a good football coach and a good guy to work for, and just being here in Russellville and living in Russellville was unique. It was my first time being in Arkansas living, and really enjoyed it. And when I got a chance to come back and coach at the high school level here with Coach Holt the first year, it just it was more of a deal where you got to meet a lot more people. When I was coaching at the college at the university level, I didn't really go around town and shake a lot of hands. I got to know a little bit more about people here in the community when I was here at the high school, especially the last couple of years with Coach Dawson. And it's just it's a unique place. It's a place that really does care about their football program. They care about sports here. They care about their kids. I think the community is really heavily invested, and that kind of support, along with the support of what you have here with the administration, which I think is really, really good. I think it's just a great opportunity to have success and to help the football program go forward.
You've been coaching not just at the high school, as you said, Arkansas Tech, I think UCA and Ole Miss, Western Illinois.
The list gets long.
Yeah.
The list gets really long.
What made you want to be a head coach at the high school level?
When I was a head coach in college, which was, a long time ago, but I was really young. I was 28 when I took over, and I was too young, honestly. But I really enjoyed that experience. Looking back on it, like everybody, when you look back at something, hindsight's 20/20, and I think I'd have been a lot better football coach if I'd have been head coach when I was 38 instead of 28. Now, we still had success, and I walked out of there with a winning record and won the first bowl game in school history. But the opportunity that presents itself with the situations as you get older and you learn, you become experienced, and you learn about people, you get to be a lot smarter. And I always said once I left there, one day I'm going to be a head coach again.
Okay.
And that's really something that I've wanted to do since I left that place. And the opportunity to do it here at this place that I think is great. The opportunity to come back to Russellville and be with these people in this community and with these kids is something I've been thinking about since I left. Since we went to Fayetteville, I was hoping, me and Coach Dawson talked about it. He said one day that job's going to come open again, and when it does, I hope you get a chance to go get it. And I said, me too. I said that's one place I would really love to go back to and be the head coach there.
What does your timeline look like as far as when you're going to be here? When are you going to be able to dress the team, things like that?
We're going to dress the team tomorrow, just as an introductory thing. Talk to the kids. I'm going to try to meet all the coaches that I can. But officially, I'm going to start when we get back from December break.
Okay.
So after Christmas break, January 4th will be the first day of actual really getting her going and all that. But I will get a chance to meet with the kids and hopefully meet all the coaches tomorrow.
This is probably not a fair question, but do you know what your biggest challenge might be in coming here?
I don't know, other than you hear what people tell you, and that's a point of view that they have based on what they've seen. Obviously, when you come off of a 1-10 and a 2-9, that type of stuff, you're probably addressing just the buy-in factor, and you're probably addressing mental toughness. Be my guess, but I don't know. When I find out, we'll start addressing it.
For those that don't know you, what is your philosophy defensively and offensively?
Offensively, I like everything that works and scores points. Whatever that is, that's what you want to run. I think you have to fit it to your kids. I think, you go in with an idea of concept-wise, 20 personnel, 10 personnel, that type of thing as far as what you're trying to get on the field. But I think every year you'll end up adapting to what your talent level is, and you'll adapt to what your strengths are. So offensively, it just depends on what we have. I think that's the first thing you have to look at is what you actually have. Defensively, I've always been a 4-2-5 guy, but I've coached 3-4, and I've used the 3-4 when we needed to. After the 2004 season at Tech's a great example. We were 11-2 or 10. I don't even remember. We were really good, and defensively we led the nation in several categories. And then the next year, we went to a 3-4, and we were a 4-2-5 in 2004. But we went to a 3-4 because I lost all 4 starting seniors on the defensive line, and we just didn't have the numbers to come back and to be able to play that 4-2-5. You really need 8 defensive linemen, and we had probably 6. So we adjusted and we went to a 3-4. I mean, I'm not opposed to doing that. I just concept-wise and core in me, I'm more of an even front guy, but I have the ability to adapt. At Bentonville West 2 years ago when I was up there, we were an odd front team. And then we did some stuff and pushed ourselves into I pushed us into an even front versus certain formations, but we were still basing out of an odd front, just because personnel-wise that's what we had. But I don't have any problems with being an odd front, but my core value, my core self, my core coaching self, I want to be a 4-2-5.
For folks that weren't here when 2016 or before, back when you won state, and they may not know you, what's the best way to describe Coach Wheeler, the person and the coach?
Well, I usually let the kids do that, and so I'm sure you hear some really entertaining answers. But I see myself as a disciplined guy, as a very tough on kids, mentally tough on kids. I'm gonna push them all the way to the limit. I'll push them as far as they can go. But at the same time, I think kids know that I'm an honest guy, and I think that they can trust me, and they do. I think the kids that played for us here would tell you that yeah, it was tough playing for them, but they wouldn't want it any other way. And I hope that's really what I leave with each one of these guys that walk through these doors and walk out one day as seniors, that they put the effort and they put the time and they put energy into it, and it was tough on them, but it came with a high reward, and they loved playing for me.
Coach, what do you want your teams to be known for? I mean, the teams that play the Cyclones, what do you want them to come away and say after they've played you guys?
Physical.
Mm-hmm.
It was physical. You're going to get into a physical fight when you play us, both sides of the football. That's what I want. That's what we're going to work towards. I think in today's football game, it's almost a game of basketball on turf, and some of that physicalness is lost. And I think the teams that are really good at being physical, whether it's blocking on the perimeter out in space, or whether it's blocking inside the tackle box, or tackling inside the tackle box, or whatever it may be. And quarterback too. I want the quarterback with a tough mentality, with a physical mentality. Now, we may not try and run over everybody with the quarterback, but at the same time, I want him to know when it's 3rd and 1, he's going to be the guy that puts his head down. He's going to go get that first down. And that mentality's got to carry forward from every position, and that's what we're hoping from our guys.
Coach, thanks for joining us on your Sunday afternoon. He's getting ready, taking some time out. He's been touring the indoor facility, so we appreciate that. We're looking forward to visiting with you some more, and looking forward to some Cyclone football. I know it's a ways away, but we're excited.
Me too. Hopefully, we get here in January. It's going to turn up the heat, and it's going to be a lot of fun going through spring.
All right, thanks for joining us.